towards you.
That way when I pull, you guys.
Up next, we got Paul.
Unfortunately, at about 170 feet, the front wheel drive retired and threw some pieces out on the track. To improve the fare.
On the diesel side, we got Don LeDuc out of Rutland, New York with his brand new Oliver. This is the maiden voyage for the tractor.
To go back to the start line and make a second attempt. And he may throw a little weight around on the tractor. That is allowable. His wife's out there. She's telling him this is what we're going to do. Mother-in-law's down on the far end of the flag. She's going to tell him what to do too. Poor Jesse. He's going to get a lot of advice here tonight. All right, here we go with John Hogan out of Queensbury at 29 F250. Give him a nice hand, folks. 246.93. 240. 275.11 feet, 275.11 for Devin Peterson. Give a nice points for taking Caitlin out.
Yeah, good run in there for Lee. 241 and 28, 241.28.
Come on, Miles, don't hold back. Well, an excellent effort, folks. 226.30, 226.30 for Miles Spector. It is a
small horsepower tractor.
Give him a nice round of applause. Dave Farrar loves pulling. He spent some time pulling farm tractors, and then he got into New York tractor pullers pulling for a while with a case tractor.
233 for David.
Dustin Grindlog from Eagle Bridge with a distance of 254.17. 254.17. Our leader is still Brian. Alrighty, we got Jack Motto out of Kingsbury. 2011 Ford F350. Nice job, 274.29. 274.29 feet. Pollution too. And if you've never been to Shushan, it is the most picturesque town in Washington County. Well, if any of you quit smoking, you just started again tonight, my golly, with a distance of 289.07. 289.07. Give him a nice hand. 2. Quentin Capper out of Valley Falls, the 2017 GMC Isuzu Duramax V8 diesel. $280.70 for Quentin, $280.70.
Baba was test puller. Let's see what she's going to do. Back to you, Tim, with this truck.
Comes Nathan Woblig from Bern down in Albany County with a 2013 Chevy 2500. Once again, V8 Duramax powered. All came to a halt at 256.73. Give him a nice hand, folks. Nathan comes, he's third generation.
0.13. Nice little hook there. Again, they're only governed at 4,500 RPMs.
Okay, Chelsea Harding out of Bennington. For Chelsea Harding. Nice job, Ray. The roller, John Sullivan, Sam Sloan, his better half, Tiffany Sloan. .48 for Connor Riley, 260.48. Guerrero, Jake Lundberg.
Out a little bit.
271.72 for Jack, 271.72 for Miller Group. Distance 266.84. We got green on the track for Jekyll&Hyde out of Sunderland, Vermont. The Cummins powered Dodge. Give a nice hand, folks. 260.89. 260.89.
Don't fall, right? Don't fall, right?
Well, I told her I should have told her I didn't have her down now. On my right. Going down. Here. Down.
263.97 for Mike.
202.79 for Carolyn.
Okay, over on track one, we got Sean Searson from Oxford. Technically acquired. Got a heck of a good drive line. You never stood all that bounce. 295.74.
203.37.
Thomas Wolf out of Johnstown, 1997 Dodge. Spool her up. Fire went out at 286.19.
It's too bad he couldn't get it started right there with all that skipping going on. Might need a new set of plugs in it. Distance 161.61.
That little tractor is a real piece of garden tractor history right there. I'll tell you about it in a minute.
A lot of them combobulated up in that one spot up there.
Tommy Beebe. Puts a lot of time and effort into this truck. He's got his eyes set on 296 feet, just enough to win. That's all he cares. He's pulling her up, cutting her loose. Hey, Tommy. Jason, make sure he knows. Just show him that much.
That's like 2 inches, isn't it, Tim?
That's just what it is. Tommy, you got 2 inches. Nope, actually, you got 36 hundredths of the inch over Sean Saracen. You're in the lead.
Yeah! That's right, girlfriend!
I kind of thought that might happen, ladies and gentlemen. We have a winner. Tiffany love it. Give it up for Tiff, 307.54.
Right there. He's keeping that hook. Nice hook for Don, 245.48.
Paul, have you been on that sled all day?
His father gave him a...
Let's give it up for Paul Gaborio, operating the track boss, folks. That's commitment. They had one stock class today with 64 in it. I wasn't even here and I heard about it. So I'm telling you, he's had a long day back and forth on the track boss sled. Great operator, good friend, great supporter of the Tractor Pull Club and tractor pulling community. All right, we got green on the sled, green on the track for Scott Perkins out of Salem in a brand new F350, 10,000 pound dual wheel class. Somebody in that family pulled one out here with a dealer plate one time, Stevie. 283.37 for Scott. 283.37 to sleds. It's wishing it was one. Reminds me of Dolly Parton's coat of many colors. May she rest in peace. We've got a truck of many colors. Jeff Barton with 291.27. He is currently... Highway. If you've driven New York's highways lately, they're a little rough in places. Not like Pennsylvania, but still a little rough. Go ahead, Dave. Give it to it. 288.45, second place right now, 288.4. Colin Lawrence out of Granville with a 2010 Dodge 2500. Nice hand, folks. 256.22 for Colin. 256. Got green on the sled, green on the track. Peter Perkins from here in Greenwich. 2024 Ford F350. $295.89. There's your new leader. We're going to have a grudge match.
Distance for CJ was 370,
Scott Perkins with his 2026 F350.
372.91.
Well, there's good news, there's bad news, and I'm going to tell you about all of it. The good news is that Scott Perkins threw away a test hook of 283.37, and he beat it by 4.21 feet. The bad news is his big brother beat him by 8 feet. So Peter Perkins wins the class. Congratulations, Pete.
Okay, here we go. Josh Strong. And they got Josh real quick. Didn't get his momentum going. 222.85.
We've got a distance for John Hogan of 279.47. 279.47. Okay, we've got green on the sled and green on the track for Lucia Capper. She whooped her brother. 298.25. 298.25. Distance of 290.50 for Chelsea Harding. 290.50. Okay, Connor Riley, you're not in line and you need to be, so we are going to take Gavin Quinlaud, who is on the sled right now, the 2018 Ford F-250, and then Joe Steck. Connor, get yourself in line where you belong. And I've got a new piece of news for you. If you own a Toyota RAV4 painted red, and you're parked between the white and the blue gate, you're triple parked. And triple. Okay, we got a distance of 295.28. So we have a 326.59. Give it up for Joe Stack. There's good job. Ooh, 298.77. Hey, Doc. Beautiful pass. 286.86. Jack Motto. 286.86.
The distance isn't working again, so let's check the distance out.
Doug Durkee, ladies and gentlemen. .33 for Doug, 299.33, and there's your new leader. The competition.
Working again. Oh yeah, 210.53.
Ryan Moore. 322.89. 11 Ford F-350. $274.7 for Connor.
On the garden side.
Devin Peterson cut it loose out of Whitehall on a 2016 Denali. $293.94.
I just go now. That was bloodhound.
Nathan Wald-Billick with a distance of 270.13.
Okay, we got Rocky Wade on the modified coming.
$275.72.
Fourth place goes to Jade Wells on Foolish Pleasure, 299.54. Third place goes to Cassandra Wade on the Queen Bee, 327.75. Second.
$294.05. $294.05 for Jack Lundberg. For John Hogan out of Queensbury at 2019. Ford F-250, the leader mark is at 331.77. All right, 284.24. Test Fuller distance 269.31 for Mike Wilson at the bottom of the class. Sean Searson, all the way from Oxford, New York, with a 2006 Dodge 2500 that he calls tactically acquired.
Okay, Jesse Buska had the drop. I think he's broke too. We got Owen Phillips up now on the diesel.
Well, I saw it that he backed off before 100 feet. He let off before 100. If he wants to go back, he can. You get 2 attempts within the first 100 feet.
$88.93.
Made a long trip to come out here and play with us tonight.
He's out of Cicero, New York, the suburbs of Syracuse.
Just coming out in that Proud gear, unfortunately couldn't quite build enough boost to break those tires loose. Folks, pay him up with a nice round of applause. That is not the finish that Sean Searson won. Lee Forbes out of Shoreham, Vermont. A beautiful job on that little diesel. I'm so glad to see that diesel class growing, Tim.
Yeah, it's in this area. You got a good bunch of diesels here.
Come on pretty hard there. 270.33. 270.33 is the leading.
On the showstopper. So the top three in that class is going to be David Farr at 269.67. Second's going to Owen Phillips, 288.93. I don't know, is Jesse coming back or maybe I'm talking too early
I
here.
don't think I should have had that.
Okay, he's broke.
Tiffany Lovett. Well, darn it, the fire went out.
Man, does that pick up speed when the fire goes out?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, something fell off.
202.58, and I'm glad.
Nice run with Tim LeDuc. I thought that tractor wasn't going to do too much today after it's been through a couple owners, but he's got that thing dialed in real good. That's going to end it tonight for the Garden Tractor Division. I'm going to let Tim Havens take over the rest of the night. Thank you.
Tim Peters, thanks an awful lot for making the trip out here and putting in a heck of a day. Yikes.
Son of a bitch, dude. No bueno.
His turbo had a little stage fright the first time. 302.62, folks. That's Keelan Hit from Sunderland, Vermont. Market Mayhem. Gonna light that thing up here. Ran out of traction at 234.56. Michael Wilson. Oh, she's pulling hard tonight. 272.08 is his official distance. 272. Andrew Keesack, all the way from Rome, New York, an American Ride.